Hey everybody, welcome to Port Gamble, a historic mill town on the water. So I'm Ginny from Port Gamble General Store, and this town, I'm going to flip around so you can see. This town, this town is a perfect getaway for the summer. Lots of fun things to do, shop, dine, explore, and it's a perfect destination. And we're usually, by the way, because we're right on the water, we're about 10 to 20 degrees cooler usually here, so it's nice. All the buildings you see were built in the 50s. Our store, Port Gamble General Store, was built in 1916, and it's 109 years old. The museum, you can kind of see the sign. The museum is, if you follow that fence to the right and down the stairs, that's the town museum that's open every day, Thursday through Sunday, 12 to 5, so just those 4 days. And then we're open every day, 10 to 6 weekends, 10 to 5 through Thursday. This is our cafe menu. We'll be back there in a second. But I just wanted you to see how beautiful this town is, a perfect place to come, enjoy the summer, and have a great time. So come on in, let's see this beautiful building. There's Robin. Hi, Robin.
Hello, everybody.
All right, so this is, hi, Shelly. This is the store. Look at that beautiful staircase. It's 109 years old. There's the Shell Museum. Hi, Madeline. Nice to see you. She says, good evening, Ginny and Robin. And so the Seashell and Sea and Shore Museum is open every day with us. It's hard to see, probably making you a little dizzy, but that's a great place to bring kids. They love it. It's so fun. So let's go on to the back. Oh, I forgot to mention the Seashell Museum, second largest privately held seashell collection in the world. Started by a guy who was born here. Not all of it is here. Some of it was donated to UW, but it's a beautiful collection, and it's been up there for over 50 years, so it's really fun. A lot of people have a lot of memories of visiting that when they were little, and now they bring their kiddos. Okay. Welcome to the cafe part of Port Gamble General Store and Cafe. Hi, John. That's my hubby right there, and he's going to make some ice cream for us. I'm not going to be able to eat it right away, but I'm going to. So bear with me 1 second while I play with we'll look at my handsome husband getting ready to make ice cream.
She can't see very well.
Sandwiches, salads, soups, a full espresso bar, and 16 flavors of ice cream, all made in Washington, is waiting for you here. Nice seating with a view. We got employee art for sale in here, so this is all by employees. And look at this beautiful view of the water and of the mansion next door, the most haunted building in all of Washington. So this is a fun area to sit and enjoy. We also have, are you ready to make my ice cream? Oh, what kind am I having? Oh, spumoni, yum. Look at all these beautiful flavors. So you can see.
And it's small batch ice cream. It's different than the grocery store ice cream.
Yeah.
I mean, once you have small batch, the grocery
never
store
go
stuff
back.
doesn't work.
Oh, yummy. Thank
Look at
you,
that.
my darling. Look at that. Yum. Mmm. All right. Will you take a picture of that for me, please?
I will.
Okay, so we also have great snacks. I call this the roadie food, but we also have a lot of great items like huckleberry syrup and honey and jam and muffin mix and huckleberry pancake mix, green chili cornbread. So you come back here and buy some things and make dinner. We have delicious gourmet salts, barbecue sauces, hot sauces, jams. Look at all these salts. And then we have the wonderful different barbecue sauces there and over here. So we also have a great assortment of hot sauce. Hi, Gail. And some interesting, a lot of fruit preserves for cheese are coming out because of all the charcuterie trend and theme. So
Very
that's really
popular
yummy.
at the moment.
And we have lots of new jams, new mustards, and look at these sea salt caramel, deep dark hot fudge. That's been a super seller. Hot butter Rome caramel, yes please. So lots of great things here. Let's look at the Washington melamine, because this is a little touch of melamine that we're going to do more up front, but this is a melamine tray, and we have the melamine plates with Washington on them. We have melamine cups and napkins that all match. And Gail says good evening. Thank you, Gail. We also do lots of interesting, well, obviously, because we're a general store, we have lots of great drinks when you're either thirsty for having lunch or just need something. But we also do a lot of nostalgic vintage sodas, which are so cool and fun. And I love it because I get to pick them out. Okay, so next we're going to walk over here. So we do have Washington. We do have. Was I supposed to? No, we're going to come back around.
Okay.
Oh wait, we got to get our act together here.
Yeah.
Okay, Washington beer, cider, and wine, all made in Washington. We carry a nice assortment. But I wanted to show you we got back in stock in our faves. So the lemon drop mixer back in stock. The spicy strawberry margarita mixer, that was a big hit. Hi, Celia. That one, when we tested it, just boom, went, and it took us a while to get it back. So margarita mixer, spicy strawberry margarita mixer, and it's not that hot. They always put a little temperature gauge on there, so it's just a little, just got a tiny bit of spice.
A little kick to it.
Kick. Blueberry lemon mint mixer, which over ice cream or make that into, we put a couple recipes in our last email with that because there's a lot of fun things you can do with it. Sea salt espresso martini. We're back in stock in the Bloody Mary mix, of course the Peppadew, Sriracha, and then the Bloody Mary medley, and this adorable picture that says, you say tomato, I say Bloody Mary, and it says, drink your veggies in the spoon. Which
Should we show these cute new?
Oh yeah, our new glasses. Here you can, these are so gorgeous.
They're
Look
beautiful.
at these glasses. Aren't they
Wouldn't
pretty?
it be fun to have a margarita in one of these?
Yes.
Ginny?
Yes, please.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah,
don't
they're
tell
beautiful.
anybody. We've already had a few.
Yeah, we've been drinking.
All
Not
right.
really.
Not really.
No,
okay,
never.
so next we're going to talk about, I'm going to turn my page again.
The candy.
Oh, I was supposed to do candy. I went out of order.
I tried to reel you in, but
I ran out of order. Okay, well, we have all this nostalgic candy. Hi, Lori. Thanks for joining us. So, obviously, we love saltwater taffy, and this is the fresh stuff. It's not going to pull your crowns out.
Soft.
It's nice and fresh and soft and yummy, and we're always experimenting with flavors. What's your favorite flavor?
it's the chili mango.
Chili mango, really?
And that's for real. I love that so much. I could, my mouth is puckering just thinking about it.
My favorite is buttered popcorn because it's sweet and salty. Everybody that's on, why don't you text me or just comment what your favorite flavor is. Maple bacon's also quite interesting.
I love it.
Because it's sweet and you're like, ooh, I can taste some maple. And then all of a sudden you're like, bacon.
That might taste like some bacon.
It. Yeah, so what are your favorite flavors? Shelly, what's yours? Shelly's the one who helps us organize this. She's the one who does such a beautiful job, and she's on right now. So give her some hearts because she is doing a great job. Look how beautiful this looks. She keeps up on it, keeps it full, keeps on top of me when I'm not ordering it fast enough. And then we have a lot of other little fun candies, lots of nostalgic ones, from candy necklaces to Necco to Chuckles, all the things you would expect. Oh, those Goo Goo clusters.
Well, those have been so popular
those are
since
really
you got
good.
them.
Yep. So lots of fun things. And then the
Placemats.
placemats, as you're thinking about entertaining outdoors and around, we have these gorgeous placemats. It's sideways, but oh, my phone didn't like that. So it's a pad with 24 paper placemats. So instead of just throwing, sitting at the picnic table where it's kind of rough.
Yeah, with splinters,
Yeah, so we've got mushrooms, we've got all kinds of beautiful shells, and then this beautiful berry ring, and that napkin, show them the napkins that go with that. Little berry rings with the napkins.
I love those napkins.
And then the lemons, with the lemons right there. So you can have a lot of fun. Madeline says, I like the buttered popcorn as well because I can't eat the real thing. Oh, and look at this one. Isn't this cute? And we have cute matching napkins for that too. They're right there. That's called House Party. Look how cute that is. So anyway, you can do a lot of fun things and make your picnic table or your back porch table look a little nicer than just, slamming paper plates out. That's why we want to talk about melamine in a few minutes, because that's the other way to make it look wonderful. Okay, now we're ready to talk about the beach house area. This is my favorite little corner. We've got a lot of new things. So let's start over here, because this is Robin's love. Look at this glass octopus. It's a paperweight. I'm going to see if I can let you see it in the light. So it's a paperweight. Look at him. He's kind of wrapped around this ball. Look at his feet. well, they're not feet, I guess they're tentacles. Oh, Shelly likes cherry. Oh, Shelly, I do too. And then we have this big new one. That's his big brother. Isn't that gorgeous? And each one's different, but it's just spectacularly done in glass.
Beautiful.
We wanted to talk about the new bookends. So what's cool about these, hi Joe, they're all sides, so you don't have to make them bookends. They're sold as a set, but I did it so one was facing that way and one was facing that way as a lighthouse. I thought was pretty fun. These are new fish. Look at each one's different. Look how cute they are. And she's got a cute little eye. They're adorable. Perfect for serving on. Mix and match. So,
yeah.
Hi Karen. All right,
let's show the new.
Oh, and the new salt and pepper shakers.
Oh my gosh.
So we have whales, but now we have little seals. Look how cute they are. Little faces.
Yeah, they're going to be, and they're $11.99. I mean, such
crabs,
a great price.
Big crab ones.
And crabbing opens July 3rd, everybody.
All right,
Yay.
I'm ready. Okay, this little guy. Oops, I'm putting my hand right in his face. How rude. This is a little octopus planter and a stand. Look how cute he is. And I like it because it's iridescent, which is pretty. Great oyster items, well, whether you want to do this with the fork. This has been a really great sauce dish. A lot of people are loving this because it's a two-sided little tiny sauce dip. You could sushi or whatever you want to do. This one allows for ice. So underneath you put ice, and then you put your aw shucks in there with your fork that says sharpshooters.
You put your half shells in there.
And you're all set to go, but it's going to stay nice and healthy and cool with the ice in the bottom. This is a beautiful mirror with the seagull, and there's, oh, hi. There's Robin too. There's also a taller one with two seagulls. Shelly says, I love the new doormat. Oh, Shelly, we're going to get to that. Thanks for reminding us. So this, when you want to pull out that, look at this cutting board. Is that spectacular? And that matches the glasses and the other cutting boards we've sold so well, but it's in the shape of a whale, which we love.
Yeah.
We love. Okay, let's do the mat. We have lots of mats. You can just untie it. So we have this one, which is great. It's waterproof, and you can spray it down. This one says probably at the beach with a seagull. We do lots of fun seagull things, like the beach is calling. We have this, that's Gulliver. And this says just in time for Friday. Get it, Friday. And then fun, this, in fact, Shelly, this is called Shelly, this towel. And then we have this cute hat that has a seagull. Oh, let me get it.
With a french fry, right?
With a french fry. It says, happy as a bird with a fry. Is that fun? Look at that fun coat rack too while I'm up there. Okay, so this we love because it's recycled flip-flops. You want to just lay it down and roll it out. It's so cool. Now some of you might remember these from a long time ago. Isn't this gorgeous? So these are all pieces of flip-flops that they cut and made into a doormat. It doesn't have to be a doormat. You could put it in your kids' room. You could put it in the kitchen under the sink, in your bathroom, so that you don't get tired when you're standing. So that's a gorgeous piece, and we love it.
Yes, it's very colorful.
Yeah, it's very colorful. Also, this board, this cutting board, is made by Steve Timmerman, who's a local woodworker in Paulsbo by the Hood Canal Bridge. And look at this, it has the boat cleats on it, which I love. So you could tie it up in case you need it. You can tie it to the table. So, aha. Okay, what else? Oh, this is a new bowl. Look at that. So the octopus, the Kraken is taking over the bowl. We got another Kraken, lots of really fun octopus. There's some more salt and pepper shakers. This guy's a cute little toothpick holder for your charcuterie. And I love this wood whale. Sorry, Robin.
Yes, he's beautiful.
What were you saying?
Well, and we have some new Port Gamble mugs.
Oh, yes.
Coffee mugs. So
that one.
Here's a real pretty one.
I want to be in that, right in that chair right there.
Yeah, me too.
Also, this is a new mug with the cleat on it. It's called High Tide, T-I-E-D.
Yes, and then you can tie your tea bag on there, and it won't be.
Or you can tie it to the
cutting board.
Cutting
yeah,
board,
that'd be good too.
Be all secure.
Yeah. See, here's another cute new mug.
Yeah.
And here's another fun one. This is one of my favorites.
Great.
Lots of.
And this is Maya. She comes
Maya
in a
the
beautiful
mermaid.
box, and it has a little hit inside, and we have the matching napkins. So I think we got everything here, right? I think so. I mean, we got all the sea glass wind chimes.
These are some of our favorites. I call them
Bubbles.
the bobble bubbles.
Bobble bubbles.
We get them in
colors.
two different, three colors, three
yeah,
different
so
colors.
we have the brown,
The amber.
This one's this is the one with the green and yellow that we used to have its back.
Yes.
And then the blue one right
blues.
here, which is really pretty. So
Be
lots
pretty
of fun
hanging in your
things
window.
in the beach house at Port Gamble. Look at that fun picture. Don't you want to be in that? I'm not getting any comments right now, so if you're commenting and I'm not responding, Shelly, can you just respond? Tell me something. I saw that I love the new doormat, and then that's the last comment I've gotten. Are we going over to apparel now?
Yes, we are.
All right, we're going to go over to apparel. Don't look over here. That's going to
Top
keep that
secret
secret.
for now.
Yeah. Okay. So in apparel, we just got a new reorder of a bunch of beautiful things, and we expanded it. So Robin, why don't you take over from there?
So, if you can take a look at this.
Yes.
This cute.
I'm going to zoom in a little so you can see. It's hard to see the little. There we go. Right.
It's got a little bling on it.
It's got a little bling.
I have never worn bling in my entire life, but I am obsessed
And
with
this
these
says
now.
the woman in the silver
I
sparkly
know.
shoes.
Don't look at the shoes. I got actual shoes on and not sneakers today.
They're cute.
Just for you.
Yes, I appreciate it.
Anyways, these mesh tops they're just fabulous. It's an extra layer. Like today, it was cool outside, but I was plenty warm with it. I
There's
just
a
have
little tank top
I
on
have a
underneath
tank
it.
underneath of it. So here's a new print that we got. They've been such a good seller. Ginny wanted to bring some more in.
This is called Vintage Bird. Isn't that
Vintage
beautiful?
bird, and there's a hummingbird on it. It's located in different places on each
gorgeous.
one, but the bling on it's so subtle that it's not like in your face.
So this is called sublimation printing. So they print it after it's made. So wherever it creases when it's being pressed through the printer, it will show that, which is actually very flattering. It makes you look thin.
No, they're great.
And then why don't you talk about the shaky skirt?
Okay, my favorite shaky.
Shelly
So
says, "Love you, girls." So our comments are coming through.
very
so
good. So
Hi, honey bunny.
So originally, we had two of them. Excuse me for walking in front. We had a blue and white, which
Sold
is
out.
over here, but we'll show you that in a minute. And then we had this olive color. Well, they blew out of here.
And
Right,
if you look
Jenny?
at social media, there's a video of Robin in slow motion doing shaky. And
We call it the shaky
shaky
because you
skirt.
just want to do a little shaky
you have
when
to
you wear it.
Jive with it.
Yes, but we added. So we reordered the blue and
olive,
white and
yeah.
the olive,
Right.
and then we also added this
Beautiful taupe.
beautiful taupe.
Yeah.
And I have both of them. They're so easy to wear. You can dress, we always say this,
Yeah.
you can dress it up or you can dress it down. But my favorite way to wear these is just with a basic tee
Yeah.
and some sneakers. I mean, that's all you have to do and you're ready to.
And everybody loves it.
And it just looks
And
cute.
there's a cardigan that goes with that as well. So we
Yes.
got lots of scarves. We kind of threw this one back here, but this is the olive lace. We also have that same print with the vintage birds.
Which is,
Yeah, it's hard to see on here, but it's
subtle.
yeah, but you can see it's really pretty.
They're
and then
beautiful.
we just also had them do the denim print on it, which is gorgeous. Again, it's kind of hard to see. And then, of course, we have it in cream, which was one of our best sellers. We just got these scarves, which are fun. They're just a great hit of color. And it's, just
beautiful
throw it
pop
in
of
your
color.
bag or, just wrap it around. It's just
And they feel so good.
nice
to
and
me.
light. Yeah. And then
Yeah.
we got back into all of we do a ton of hummingbird and bird scarves. There's just thousands of them. Well, maybe that's exaggerated.
We have
It feels
probably
like
30,
1,000. Yeah,
35 of
different
them.
ones. We also do a lot of fun flag ones and bicycle ones. That's one of our top sellers with the bikes on it.
And some fun
And the
silkies.
silkies. And this is, we do have some artist ones. That's the iris. So lots of fun things. Let's come back to that
Yes,
outfit. Let's talk
yes.
about over here. We have,
Did we show the
I'm going to come hang out. We've got these cute little otters and hedgehogs, cows and pigs, adorable slippers. So those are squishy and yummy. Here's more scarves. That one's got static cling on it. And we have some really great sweatshirts that have been real popular. This one's called, I can't
Forest
remember.
Vines.
Forest Vines, thank you.
Forest
And the
Vines.
little farmhouse one. The bees have been really good. So we have lots of fun. We visors, as you're out and about in the sun and you need a little extra. We also have lots of throws and wraps for when it's a little chilly like today.
Like today.
We do carry a ton of throws for anything you need them for, and we carry them year round, and we sell a ton of them. That's one of our top ones. That's probably why it's in there backwards.
Yeah,
Yep, that
this
one's
is
so
a
pretty.
newer one that we love too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're gorgeous.
and there's one for every budget there.
Right. And then, of course, we have lots of hats, and we sold one, so that's why there's a hole. But we try to make sure that, and you can see over here, we have lots of fun hats too. Let's do this guy right here. Okay.
So
Shaky, shaky.
shaky, shaky. Here we go.
Look how fun it is in the
yeah.
denim. Isn't that fun?
Isn't it? It's beautiful.
And I
then
love that
with this
top on there.
this
It's really
you know
fun.
mesh top. But anyways, it's probably time to start thinking about your outfit for this coming weekend.
that's right.
So we have some really cute holiday 4th of July.
Here, I'll pull this out for you. Oopsie, wrong one. And then this guy.
Yeah.
That's
So-
called Liberty Rose.
Yep. A cute duster made out of the same fabric, you know,
Yeah.
the same mesh that
If you
I'm
turn it around,
wearing.
you can see the back is really pretty.
And what it just feels like silk on you. I mean,
Yes.
you're going to have to try it on to.
Yeah. They're
you
really
know.
comfy, and
I love it.
Every time we wear them, we just get 100,000 compliments. So.
Wait, and let's
wait,
show.
wait,
And
wait.
one more new meshy
Yes.
is
Oh, and the denim.
the denim.
Yeah,
And this print is always
Yeah,
sells out of it. Anything we put it on,
Right,
but
we have that with the lace sleeve, and so that's beautiful with the little.
but look
can't
at
really
look
see
at
the
how
inside.
pretty it would be.
Yeah, with
You
adorable.
know, I mean, that is so cute.
Yep.
I can't stand it.
Yep.
So, and yeah, if you guys need help putting together an outfit, just let
Talk
us
to
know,
Robin.
and
She's
yeah,
the
and
pro.
well, Ginny's pretty darn good too. So yeah, we'll help you out. Just
Yeah,
let us know if we
absolutely.
can.
All right, so
Okay.
let's go. Thank you, Robin. That was fun. Now let's talk about, are you ready to dive into melamine madness? Because fragile is out and fabulous is in. This product is cute, tough, and fully prepared to handle toddlers, clumsy friends, and your dishwasher's bad attitude.
Yes.
It's durable, fabulous, and dishwasher safe. So that's what. Not only do we love it that we serve on this in the back. I've pounded it with a hammer. I can't break it. The only thing, if you run it over with a car, it does break. I did test that. It did break. But we have lots of fun ones. They are plastic, but it's not plastic. It's melamine, and it's dishwasher safe. They never fade. They're all very unique and different. Each one, they're sold in set of 4s. So we have ants. We have the watermelon. This one is a fun 4th of July with some summer bikes. You know, I love vintage bike because we have Miss Lovely out front, so that one's a cool one. And look at this. This is not melamine, I admit it, but I had to put it here. It's this gorgeous watermelon. And the seeds are 3-dimensional, so you can actually
Yes,
feel
they're
them.
great. I mean,
with
just
the matching
imagine-
little bowls. Look at that.
I mean, what would you can make a giant fruit salad in
Yeah,
there,
it's
fill it
just
with chips. I mean, it
spectacular.
just a big green salad.
And then we have this, which is great with the bandana, the gingham, and then these are melamine little bowls and a giant bowl, melamine again, lots of napkins.
Lots and lots of napkins
Yeah,
to
with
match
these and-
any
yeah.
style plate
And then
you
these
have.
guys are little sparkler picks. So these you can put in your plants or, you know, wherever you want to do it. Just you could even take them to 4th of July and pretend you're doing sparklers and, you're not going to get burned.
I think
They're really
we're
fun.
getting to the end of these, so don't wait on those.
They're
'cause-
$5.99. So
yeah,
like
they're blowing
amazing
out the
price.
door.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Hi, Karen. Thanks for joining us. All right. So let's go to the next melamine table. This one just came out, and I'm going to dive into kind of walk you through it because we have so many, and I have a problem. I admit it.
You buy. I think
buy
she's
a
bought
lot.
every one.
I buy
that
almost
is
every
in
one they make,
existence.
and I try to make sure that we're in stock. So, you know, here we go. This one's beautiful. It's called Tobacco Leaf, and this one happens to be all the same pattern on all 4. This one is really pretty because it has all these patterns of
I
flowers.
love the black one.
Yeah, isn't that pretty? So those are gorgeous, and they sell them as sets, so we don't mix and match.
No.
They do sell as a set. This one has the fruit, and then we have the matching bowl, and the matching salad bowl, and the actual utensils. All in melamine, so you could, you know, if you get charged with bringing the salad, you're set, and everybody's going to go nuts when you pull that out. The one thing I didn't show you was this is a beautiful, it's bamboo melamine platter, which is gorgeous, and it is the art from Dean Krauser, which we sell all that over there. So that's a great piece. And then this is also a set of melamine plates. This set is But
It's beautiful, and
Yeah.
it's $17.99.
yeah,
I mean,
for a platter, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
And then the set of the little plates is $21.99.
Yeah, it's a-
We have a lot of fun. These are from France, and I love all these little these
dipping bowls
They're
or-
condiment bowls,
Condiment
dipping
bowls.
We also have this plate. We have that
love
size.
this.
Where'd the other bowl go? Did we sell that today?
I can tell you. Jenny.
Oh, well, we got the plate and that one. I have a bigger platter. I love this tomato.
That's
napkin.
just beautiful, and we
There's the
love
lemons.
this Hester and Cook
Yeah.
company.
Yep. They're the ones
beautiful
who make the
artwork.
placemats.
Yep.
All right, and then this one, I think this is my favorite because it is all about color. Look how pretty that is.
Very happy.
It makes you happy, and you can mix and match patterns. You can't mix and match plates, but you could get two different sets. You could get this one and this one, and they look quite good together, and you'd have eight settings.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah.
combinations you could make
Right.
here.
We have the fruit bowls.
And wait, show the bee.
The bee is in there, so he enjoys the apple.
It's
He's
just
taking,
beautiful.
and we have lots. Oh, here's the smaller bowl of the French that I love so much. This guy is different backs of trucks, classic old trucks, with the puppies and the kitties and the farm animals, which is so cute. And then lots of bees, because that's probably our top color. So the whole back of this table is all bees. So this one, look how fun these are. So again, they're just colorful. They make you
Vibrant,
happy,
yeah.
right? And then this one, there's 3 different bees that are kind of more subtle. But this one, if you look at it close, and what's cool about this one is it has matching appetizer plates. So you can see appetizer plates. And look at these cute little coasters that match. Or you could use this for a little roll or condiments. So
Yeah.
it's just so fun and exciting.
Beautiful
And then we
set.
have matching napkins that you could do, mix and match. You could do it. Oops. Oh, I'll be all right. I think that goes over here. Yeah. Bees over here. Bees and bees. And then this one is more yellow and colorful. And then this one is more in the tans, but also a good seller. And it has its own appetizer plate too, because it says love our bees, plant flowers, make honey not war, HRH queen bee. And we serve, like I said, we serve off of these in the back. Many of these you might have seen if you've eaten back there, because they last forever.
Yeah, they've been there for years. I've been almost 4 years now. They've been here the whole time, and you would never know that, they're 4 years
Yeah.
old.
They don't fade.
Truly.
There's the matching bee cups, and then some great little cocktail napkins or lunch napkins that match. We have all kinds of iced tea for your event outside.
That one's a really good
That
one.
blackberry jasmine
I
iced
love
tea
it.
from Smith
And a
Tea.
beautiful color.
We have the summertime, which has all the campers, and so this is great for your boat, for your camper, for your backyard. If you've got kiddos at home and
Yeah.
you don't want to worry about it, I love
Or
this one.
just as
Look
your
at this
everyday
guy.
plate.
Yeah.
I mean, when I had kids, I wish I
Yeah.
had. I mean, I have kids. I wish I had these when they were little, or they'd be useful for my husband at this point.
Yes, sometimes, yes. And then this is a basket, which is great. Again, bamboo, so you're not going to break it, and it's great for bread. And it is $31.99, which is a great price for
But I love
a
the shape.
basket. Yeah, I do
It's
too.
a fun shape.
Yep, more condiments, great napkins. And that matches the plates, the bandana plates we saw over on the side. Beautiful blue chinois.
Love those.
Like this one is definitely chinois. And then these are all the same pattern, so you get 4 of these. This is what you get in this set. And then this one is more like Liberty prints, which that's actually,
Love it.
yeah. Liberty is a department store in London who started that trend many, many years ago. So cool. And I think we made it around. Oh, and the Great Wave. I think I touched everything. Oh, also True Honey Teas. Those are the other ones that we have. Either you can make iced tea out of that, or we also have iced tea mixes from them. So True Honey Teas has actually crystallized
honey crystals
in there. And I think you might even be able to see them in there, the kind of the golden color.
Shiny.
So just gorgeous. So it's
But just a touch.
Just a touch,
Very
yeah.
subtle, not a bunch of sugar, like a complete sweet tea.
Yeah, do you want to
from
grab the
South.
platters?
Yes.
So because I'm a little bit crazy about melamine, I actually bought these platters
Ginny, crazy about melamine?
Who,
No
me?
way.
Bought something that doesn't fit on the floor? Yep, all the time.
Yep.
So
when
these-
you want something big, make sure you
Ask
ask
for it.
us, because we have it upstairs. Don't you
look
worry.
at this gorgeous platter.
I love that.
Well, not
So
a platter, it's like a
shiny.
big bowl. You could put
A serving dish.
You know, you could put mozzarella cheese with tomato and olive oil on that. It would be
Some
so
caprese.
good. Here is this giant melamine Washington State platter, and this one's gorgeous.
Look at this beauty.
Yeah, it's not melamine, but look at that. How gorgeous is that? So that's Dean Krauser art, and it's so
A
beautiful.
tray,
Yeah,
and,
it's a
you know,
gorgeous
it's got
tray.
handles.
You look very elegant when you hold it because it has little handles. As you lean
I
over
feel
and
so
hand them,
fancy.
you feel so fancy.
Here's a
And your
drink,
sparkly,
Jenny.
yes, thank
Yes,
you.
yes, yes,
and your
yes.
little sparkly top, and
Yes.
you're all ready to go. You just need a shaky, and you're all good.
Tomorrow I'll shake.
Okay, you're gonna shake tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll wear a shaky skirt tomorrow.
Okay, tell us about being an insider.
Well, make sure, if you're not already, that you're one of our insiders. Ginny sends out an email. See, she doesn't look at me. I wonder what she's looking at. Then I start laughing.
She tells me not to look at her when she's
'cause-
talking because I'll make her forget what she's saying,
Yeah.
and then I don't look at her, and then
it gets my
looking over
attention,
the
and then I
side
start
like,
laughing,
what are you
and then
looking at?
and then now I'm still looking outside.
Get busy, insider.
Okay, make sure you're an insider. We have lots of events that happen in the shop, in the town. There's giveaways. There's a great email that comes out twice a week that you want to be a part of.
We gave away wine, a 5-bottle
I saw
wine
that.
holder last week.
Yes.
With a purchase of $50.
Yes.
And those
so
flew out.
yeah, only our insiders are gonna,
Get that sort of
get
stuff.
these little spiffs.
Yep, you're
So,
special.
Yeah, you're special. So make sure direct message Ginny your email, and we'll get you in our book, and you'll be all set to go.
Okay, so thank you guys for attending. Our next live is going to be after our market trip, because Robin and I,
boy.
God forbid,
It's
are
shopping
going to
time.
Atlanta. It's
Yeah.
shopping. So I'm going to buy more things that don't fit. But Atlanta is the 13th through the 20th of July, and that's coming up like tomorrow.
It's 3 weeks.
Yeah. In fact,
It's 3 weeks from Monday.
Yeah,
last
from
Monday.
And this is, remember, well, those of you who remember that I snapped my cartilage last year on this finger, reaching into my
Was it this
handbag.
a year ago, July, that you did it?
Yeah, and now look, it's almost straight, so I have healed, even though they told me
Yes.
it would never be straight again. So anyway, that's the 13th to 20th. So check out Instagram and Facebook, because we like to show you a lot of stuff while we're there. And then we'll be posting when our next live is to show you all the other new fun stuff that we have coming in, because you look up there, you can't really see it, but there's piles of boxes, because we're already, believe it or not, starting to get Christmas, Halloween, all that stuff. We got lots to do.
It kind of gives me chills, like
Yeah.
game on now, right?
Game on.
Yeah,
All right, you
party's
guys.
starting.
Yep, listen, thank you very much for attending with us today, and I'll get Robin behind me. All right,
Good
you guys,
night, everybody.
Thanks so much. We'll
Thank
see you
you.
next time. Bye.